I didn't fix the volume.
No one's complained.
True.
So it's their own fault.
Yeah.
So at the moment, it's currently halftime in the Storm v Rabbitohs.
Oh.
Rabbitohs are currently winning.
Okay.
I've now left to come and record this. If I go back and they are losing, I'm going to be very upset.
Are they still going to be playing at the end of this? They'll have lost.
They will either have lost or won by the time we finish.
They'll have lost, probably. But you know what? I'm joking. I don't know anything about football. So,
well, they're currently like 24-0. Like this is very uncommon that they're winning. But no, then they sometimes slack off in the second half. So I'm still not confident.
Yeah, because you can get. Hang on, it's been a long time.
6 points for a try and a conversion.
Yeah, 4 for a try, 2 for a conversion, right?
Conversion, yeah. So it's possible. That's only 4 converted tries.
Yeah,
and we've actually scored more than that. But
people are wondering, what's a try? You just get points for having a go.
It's a touchdown.
Yeah,
for the Americans.
Yeah, the equivalent.
Yeah, but our game takes 80 minutes and it gets played for 80 minutes.
Right. Yeah. None of this. Let's have a break and talk about it.
Yes, you don't get the 60-minute game that takes 3.5 hours.
No.
We get in there, we run at each other, and stuff happens.
Well, I hope they continue to succeed.
So do I. But see what I'm sacrificing for everyone to be here.
I appreciate it. Well, in that case, let's begin in your wheelhouse. Xbox stuff. We've got Xbox news.
And I must say, I was right.
About which in particular?
By rumor that they're looking at getting rid of Call of Duty from being a day one exclusive.
Yeah, they've reduced the price of Game Pass.
So they've reduced the price. And I actually got an email about it today to say for my next one, it's going to be at a cheaper price.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do explain that from now on, Call of Duty will not be a day one. It'll come into Game Pass about a year after, which...
well, people will, but I won't. So.
But I think the reason they're doing it is they worked out how much money they lost by Call of Duty going to Game Pass.
Oh, okay.
They lost a lot of sales, like about $3 million.
Huh.
Because people just got it on Game Pass. And
so you think that was the motivation, not people cancelling Game Pass? Or both?
It might have been a bit of both, but I think that may have played a bit of a part in it. It's all about money.
Yeah, of course.
They're not looking about making
even when it's about getting people on Game Pass, that's about money.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think they looked at the pros and cons and went, look, if we reduce the price, we make people happier, they'll come back, but we'll also make more money from selling Call of Duty again.
Yeah. Well, I might come back. I wasn't going to buy Call of Duty anyway.
No.
So
you just got to wait for a game that you want to be there.
Yeah. Well, Outer Worlds 2 is a game that I want to play that's on there. But I don't have time.
Yes.
And not having Game Pass for 6 months now has taught me doesn't really matter.
Don't need it.
Yeah, don't need exactly. I've got time to play it anyway. And then if I find time, there's plenty of stuff I've bought over the last 5. How long have I had an Xbox Series X? Who knows?
Who knows?
I've got games.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world.
So I don't know. It is more appealing though. Was it $22 for me now instead of $30?
I forget. I think I'm now 26 or something.
That's the difference now.
But I do get Ultimate because I do play on PC and Xbox. So
yes, right. Well, I play on GeForce Now, which can do the Xbox.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad. That's quite good then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that reminds me, there's something that I've not put in here. We won't talk about it yet, but I would like to talk about it. I will put it in there now while we are still talking about Xbox.
Yep.
There were rumors, Xbox rumors, that Project Helix, which we have already talked about, it's the new Xbox.
Yep.
There were a bunch of rumors going around that it's actually not really an Xbox as such. It's a chip, and it's going to be more like the ROG thing you've got, where third parties will be making the new Xbox, and Xbox isn't actually going to be making a new Xbox. So this rumor was apparently doing the rounds this week, and Microsoft have confirmed. In fact, who specifically? Jason Ronald,
Mm.
the vice president of Xbox's gaming devices and ecosystem, has said Project Helix will be available as a first-party Xbox console. So they will be a Microsoft-made or Xbox-made.
Yep.
Which
I saw he make that announcement, but I didn't know it was in relation to rumors that.
Yeah. It will, because the rumor was it won't be sold directly to consumers, but you'll be able to buy an ASUS, MSI, etc. Helix machine. That was the rumor, but no, apparently not the case. You will be
getting an Xbox.
Yeah,
from them directly.
Right.
That's going to cost a fortune because no one can afford memory.
Yeah, exactly. But interestingly, the word available is used, which implies there will maybe also be the other things too, because the Project Helix will be available. It doesn't say like Project Helix will be a first-party Xbox console. It says it will be available as. So I'm thinking that means both are true.
Yeah.
Probably.
Which, whatever.
Sure. No, well, it's interesting though. Like they're going to make a console, but also, you know, ASUS or ASUS, however you pronounce that.
Yeah, well, it's like the ROG.
Right.
It works great, and I can use it as everything.
Yeah, that was a surprise. Because is the Series X, right?
Yep.
Has custom shit in it, does it not?
Yeah, it would.
So I just think it's interesting that because you've got one of the ROG things. What's it called? The Ally?
Ally X. ROG Ally X. Yep.
That can run Windows and shit too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess they're not as different as they used to be. Like, for example, I don't think an Xbox 360 could run Windows, right? They had custom everything, like processors and everything like that. I guess the Series X and the Helix, presumably, must be more like a PC.
Yeah, oh, definitely. And I think I think the Project Helix is going to be a lot even closer to a PC than the Series X.
But they have just going to be fast storage and all that shit. I guess maybe Windows can just use that.
Yeah. We'll just wait and see.
Yeah, I just thought it was interesting.
Still aiming for next year, which I don't know if I'll be getting one day one just due to the price.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's scaring me about this one is how much it's going to cost now.
Right. Yeah.
Like even with like my LIX, like that's gone up $200 in Australia just due to memory.
How much are the little hard drives for the Xbox Series X now? Because they were already very expensive. Are they even more expensive now?
I don't know. I haven't looked for a while.
I realized at a certain point I don't need one, and I'm glad I never bought one because I don't need one. But I just don't have the desire to have that many games installed at once.
No, they're externals. I want the internal ones.
Yeah, the ones you just slot in. Yeah, external, sort of.
Internal hard drive expansion.
I mean, I assume it's just the same shit, but with a different connector, like a high-speed connector.
So the Seagate storage one?
Yeah.
Terabytes, $430.
How much? 1 terabyte?
2 terabytes.
2 terabytes. Still, fuck off.
It's ridiculous. It's more than half the price of the Xbox.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. All right. And the other thing is that Microsoft switching back to using the Xbox brand full time. They kind of were using Microsoft Gaming for like the gaming stuff. And then the Xbox was just kind of the consoles or whatever. They're now reverting all that. Basically, it's going to be Xbox is Microsoft Gaming.
It was getting quite confusing as to what was what.
Right. Yeah. Well, so no, this is. I think it just says Xbox needs to be our identity. You know, Xbox is Microsoft Gaming.
They still need to fix their online store for Windows.
Oh, really?
Still, there's Xbox games, but then there's Windows games on there, and just mixed in on the actual store. If you go for the Xbox app, it does focus more on Game Pass and stuff.
Yeah.
But Windows Store is just all mixed in together.
Wait, so you could accidentally buy a game you can't play?
Get achievements on.
Oh, get achievements on. Don't.
That's all I care about. I don't care about the game.
This is a fairly niche problem for you.
Yes.
Okay. That's funny.
Yeah. Well, everyone knows I need the achievements.
Yes, I know.
Except I'm never going to get 50.
They're revamping them slightly for you. You're getting some new pretty pictures on the screen.
New pretty pictures, which I've got to check and see if I've got an update for that soon.
Don't check now. We're busy.
Oh, why can't I check now?
Because we're busy.
My Xbox is there.
I know. It shouldn't be.
See it.
Get it out of the room. I'm sick of this. No, you can check if you want.
No, it's okay. I can wait.
There's one more thing, which is just there's someone noticed that they've got some new responses coming back from their pricing API. I don't know. People poke around at this shit like they do PlayStation 1 recently. There's some new code names for Game Pass.
Okay.
In the API, apparently. So the theory is they're going to be new bundles of Game Pass that don't exist currently. And
so they've just reduced the current price and now they're going to split it out even more.
Well, this I don't know. This article does a little gymnastics. I think that the premise of this headline is that Xbox Game Pass could soon offer pick your own deals. And I feel like they've kind of taken the ball and run with it a bit there. Like there's a thing called Duet and a thing called Triton in the Game Pass APIs now, which suggest packages of services are in the plan's future. Like packages of services.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there must be more to this. Like, why would those two names of two new bundles make you suspect that you can pick and choose what you want?
I know they have like pick your own deals that come up every now and again.
Oh, Duet and Triton 2 and 3?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
Interesting.
But I don't know.
I don't know.
People pick up
2 and 3
and run too quickly sometimes, I think.
Yeah, I see where they're going with it. I mean, yeah. Sorry, that's another thing that's floating around.
Okay, so to take a current premium and then to let you pick from any of the bits and bobs that appear in Ultimate Day 1 releases. Also, I think,
but they're just guessing. They're just guessing based on the names. Like,
yeah, which I think it'd be great because I'd love to have like Ubisoft Plus just be a part of it. I'm paying once, and
it might be
all great.
Yeah,
we'll wait and see. Sometimes they do when they do dive into code, they do find some amazing stuff.
I know.
And then other times it's just
that's we found. I say we collectively, the human race, have discovered that Apple is up to something from device names being leaked in bits of Xcode and whatnot. So,
what's Apple up to?
We'll talk about that later. No. That's I didn't mean currently, but there is Apple news, but we'll get to that. That's before we do that, there's more game stuff.
Yes, and I'm actually excited for this one.
Is this Assassin's Creed Black Flag?
I enjoyed that game. I really did.
I never played it much. I played a little bit of it. It looked very good.
I just enjoyed like focusing on the ship and upgrading the ship and going around blowing stuff up. That was fun to me, and that's what I was looking forward to when they released
the
quadruple A game.
Yeah, Skull and Bones, whatever it was, or
Skull and Bones, where you couldn't even get off the ship.
Yeah, that was a weird one. I mean, this looks good. They've got side by sides. I got to say, some of the side by side videos. Yes, this looks amazing. It's a remaster, remake of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. If you don't know what that is, it was a launch title for the Xbox X. Xbox X? What was it?
Series? No,
Xbox One. The Xbox
One.
Name the fucking consoles more easily for me to remember. The Xbox One.
No, that's why PlayStation do have done it well. PlayStation 1, PlayStation
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
PlayStation 3, like easy.
Yeah. The Xbox One.
Yep.
It was like maybe just after launch, but it was an early title for that. So that's quite a while ago. It's 2013-ish.
Yep.
It's been remastered and it looks really good. The videos especially look good. Sometimes they put screenshots and I'm like, I don't know if the new screenshot looks better. I think the old screenshot looks better just in some cases. I know I was like, why'd you pick that one? Weird.
But no, I saw this and because it's been coming out for a while and Yeah, no,
Yeah, there've been rumors about it. It leaked
Yeah.
actually before they officially announced it.
yeah.
Like it
But no, it
leaked
looks a
couple
lot
days earlier.
better.
Yeah. No, it does. When it's moving and like
Yeah.
the environments and stuff.
It looks
does.
like how I remember it. Which I know if I went back and played the original,
Yeah.
it's not going to look like this.
No, I've done that before.
Yeah. That's why I like them remaking games every now and again, so I can go back and replay them the way I think they were.
Yes.
And also I get more achievements.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You can do the same thing again and get achievements for it.
Mm-hmm.
Does Assassin's Creed Black Flag have collecting feathers and shit?
No, not to that extent. There's a lot of chests throughout the world.
Shanties, right? Am I making that up?
Yeah. So there's
not
musical notes that you have to run and collect and things like that. But if I remember, you don't have to collect them all to get the achievement. I think you had to collect a certain
number. I don't care about achievements, Luke. Let's be clear, that's not why I was asking. I care about the fun.
Well, you don't have to collect them.
Yeah, exactly. And if it's not fun, I won't.
Just don't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
But some of them got very frustrating to collect.
Yeah.
But no, I do remember there being lots and lots of chests in the world. At one point, you just have to go,
well, you're a pirate.
Don't need to open them. I don't need to collect everyone in every town.
Yeah, but you're a pirate. You want the treasure.
Yeah. And then you'll just be standing around in your ship and you'll see someone floating in the water and you just go, you're now part of my crew.
Oh.
You're
That's
now
how
mine.
that worked in real life.
Yep.
Yes.
You saved them. You're now part of the crew. Get to work.
You work for me now, mate.
Yep. Even though we might go back to port, we're not letting you off the boat.
Well, speaking of just grabbing people and making them work for you, there's another game that's getting an enhanced version, and that is a game that I just started replaying. We talked about this last week, and
I think it's time to stop playing it.
I have, because they have announced fucking Conan Exiles is getting an Unreal Engine 5 like redo. And have you seen the videos for this? That's a dramatic improvement.
It's because even I remember playing the original, it didn't look that great.
No, Assassin's Creed Black Flag looked good, the original one. Conan Exiles did not. It was like it was not a visual
looked all brown and all spots I see. I didn't travel that far. But
it was
brown and janky.
And it was a fun game. Yeah. This looks good.
So I think this is coming to PC on the 4th of May, I believe.
Yes, and people are upset. It's free, So I'll just.
Why are they upset?
Consoles aren't getting this, mate. You're not getting this. There are currently no plans for consoles. However, they haven't ruled it out. What they said was they probably do it at some point.
Yeah. Well, I'm amazed that they've gone and done it for PC, to be honest.
I know. And also, I suppose, well, because they're potentially not getting any more money out of this.
No.
That makes it interesting to me, is that like,
and I thought
is anybody going to buy this that didn't already buy Conan Exiles back in whenever the fuck it came out? Like 15 years ago?
2017.
2017. So almost 10 years ago.
Almost 10 years ago. And and especially with the Dune being out, you think all their focus would be on that.
Still playing Dune. Dune's great. Played that yesterday. I play it most days. I have a little bit. Got to check on my. Just got to check on things. So
just make sure your base isn't deteriorating.
Yep. Yeah. No, I've got. We don't have to talk. I won't babble on about this too much. I'm sure people are sick of hearing about it. The most you can fuel up your base in Dune is 20 days.
20 days. Okay.
That's the most you can. Power up your shields and stuff.
Away for a couple of weeks, you can plan for that, and
So I just keep topping them up, and then every now and then I have to duck out to my Rift base and my radiation base.
Yeah, just to pick up a few things, stock up,
and then make sure they're powered up.
Yep,
because
and then
I don't
log off again until you've got time.
Yep, I go there when I need things.
Yep, and that's fair.
Yeah, but a Conan Exiles enhanced. I mean. Great.
Oh,
the only problem is that mods probably aren't going to work, which is fine. I'm not using that many. I'm using and they might cover some of the things the mods I'm using do. In
the mod community, they will get that fixed so quickly.
Sure.
Like if you look at like a lot of the Bethesda games, there's quality of life mods that come out within days of them being released. So the modders will just get them sorted if people are still using them, I think.
Yeah. Like the main ones that I'm using are the to make it look better. Like improvements to like appearance, like faces and stuff like that
anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And then the UI, like yeah, because the character models were janky, so people just added more like options for like what the face looks like and different armor types and stuff like that. And that's probably all covered.
Talking about this reminds me, I need to go back to Morrowind.
Oh, God, that's a game that almost certainly doesn't look like what it looks like in my head.
No.
Because I played a lot of Morrowind back in the day.
I played a lot of Morrowind back in the day, and yeah, the new one, it's
even though
I remember the old one looked horrible.
I'm thinking right now, Riften, not Riften. Riften was in
Skyrim.
What was the town in Morrowind that was just a bunch of fucking tunnels? That was tedious and what was that town called?
There was a lot of places in that, but yeah, no, that upgrade was amazing, and that's why I'm looking forward to playing Fallout 3 again, because there's rumors of them doing that as well.
Wait, there's a Morrowind remake?
Was it Morrowind I'm thinking about, or am I thinking of Oblivion?
I was going to say, I was like...
Do Morrowind as well.
Yeah, do Morrowind. Morrowind was great. Okay, Oblivion. Yeah, Oblivion looked good.
Yeah, all they're doing is putting a new wrapper on it. They're not changing the game mechanics, just do it.
I think maybe it's harder for older games, because like Oblivion presumably was built on some form of engine that just kind of expanded. Morrowind's long enough ago that
because that was that an Xbox title?
It was an original Xbox title.
Yeah, like PC an original
and Xbox.
Yeah.
It's old school.
But no, give me the Unreal Engine of Fallout 3. I'll play that again.
Yeah. It's just an interesting point. Something I discovered the other day. I was looking up movie stuff, just casually. I saw something about a series of movies that I have enjoyed throughout my life, and I was looking up stuff about them, and I just stumbled into this on through Wikipedia or through something or other, right? And I'm actually going to talk now about Super 3D Noah's Ark. Have you played this game?
Super 3D Noah's Ark?
Yeah, Super 3D Noah's Ark.
No, I cannot say I have.
It is a non-violent Christian first-person shooter developed and published by Wisdom Tree for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System in 1994 and MS-DOS in 1995.
It looks like Wolfenstein.
Yeah, but I want you to read, go down to development and read that first sentence for. Are you able to do that? Or do you
I can do this one.
Read the first part of where it says development.
The game would eventually become Super 3D Noah's Ark. I'll start that again. The game that would eventually become Super 3D Noah's Ark was originally conceived as a licensed game based off the film Hellraiser. What?
Yeah.
How do you go from Hellraiser to Super 3D Noah's Ark?
Apparently, the founder of Wisdom Tree, Dan Lawton, it says here, was a big fan of Hellraiser, which I thought was interesting, given that it's a Christian game company. But I mean, Christians can like horror movies too, I suppose.
Yeah.
Wisdom Tree acquired the rights to Hellraiser for $50,000. I just think it's so interesting because, like, it's a Christian game company. Was it? They don't clarify this, but like, was it a Christian game company?
Or what happened during development that they shifted?
Did he like become a Christian? Like, and then was like, oh, you know what? I don't think we should make a Hellraiser game. Like, what? It just baffles me. Well, it says eventually the Hellraiser game concept was abandoned for several issues. The hardware was found unsuitable because of its low color palette.
Which that doesn't really make sense to me because.
The platform for Hellraiser was then switched to PC, and the developers were able to make more progress. However, by the time the first prototype was finished, Doom had been released, and Wisdom Tree felt that Hellraiser would not be able to compete.
Yep. Okay.
In addition, the management at Wisdom Tree decided that developing and publishing a horror-themed game would clash with their religious, family-friendly image. Yeah, no shit. That's why I find this whole thing so strange. So they were already a Christian.
And maybe it was just like Dan was just not I got to make this. I want
Yeah, I'm just super
Hellraiser,
into
and the rest of the
Hellraiser.
people are
This
going,
like horror movie about just like demons from another dimension that come and
yeah.
torture people. I mean, I guess it's like a little bit. It's not though. It's explicitly like not.
I
It's a
wonder if
different
you can,
mythology. I guess it's not
yeah.
Christian
I
Hellraiser.
wonder
It's
if
like
there's
a
a
different
copy
mythology.
out there you could play though.
I don't know. I just thought this was fucking interesting. That
Yeah.
this game, Noah's Ark 3D, where you apparently like it's like Wolfenstein, but you go around and you shoot food at animals to make them go to sleep so you can collect them and put them on the ark. That was originally a freaking Hellraiser first-person shooter. Like, baffling. Anyway.
Yeah, there must be a sort of somewhat playable version out there.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well,
There's just so many layers to that I'm like,
yeah,
don't understand. I don't understand. How'd they get the rights to make the game for 50 grand? Like, I guess it was during the period when they didn't value the game rights.
Well, yeah, and also, although this would have been even before, like they were making generic licensed crappy movies into games, because that sort of came later.
Oh no, so I suppose,
yeah, I just think they just didn't value.
When was this? 1994, I guess. I guess Hellraiser probably wasn't doing much at that point. There was a period where Hellraiser didn't have stuff. Although, when did Hellraiser Inferno come out? Hellraiser Inferno, 2000.
Yeah,
and then before that was Hellraiser Bloodline, 1996, and then Hellraiser 3 was before that, which was Hellraiser 3 was 1992. So there was stuff going on.
Yeah, no, I just think they just didn't vet. If you want to make it, we'll take $50,000.
Yeah.
And thinking not much would come of it, because remember, this is only like Super Nintendo days. This
wasn't... yeah, and the movie games were garbage. Well, not always. Super Star Wars and stuff were pretty good.
Yeah, but a lot of them were just terrible.
Yeah,
just cash-ins to make money quick. I think that also happened. I think like when Super Star Wars was fun because it wasn't trying to tie in with a movie that was coming out at the time, so they weren't rushing to get it out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's
the 3D Noah's Ark. Yeah, I know. I was reading stuff about Hellraiser. I don't even remember how I got specifically to that, but I was like, it said something about Hellraiser game that became Noah's Ark 3D. I was like, what? And then it got even weirder.
Yeah.
But speaking of the Nintendo stuff,
yes,
people may have seen we've got some weirdness over here in the US regarding President Trump's tariffs that have been found to be illegal. He wasn't allowed to do that, apparently. However, they did collect quite a lot of money.
Yes,
from us
before they found out it was illegal.
Well, it's weird, right? Because, we'll get to it. The whole point of this, yes, tariffs were imposed. We paid the tariffs. There was some confusion about that, apparently. Like,
I still don't understand how there's confusion about who was going to be paying them.
We, the people who live here, paid more money for things.
Yes,
the tariffs. We paid the tariffs, right? So there was
the way Trump explained it was the other countries are going to pay the tariffs,
because I think he thought they would eat the tariffs, which they didn't.
No, which was never going to happen.
Or he either thought that, or he just didn't give a shit. Either could be true. Basically, in this case, gamers had to pay Nintendo more money for things.
Yes, and the big one being the Switch 2.
Because of the tariffs. And now, not me, I got in early, but other people. And now, apparently, they've decided the tariffs weren't legal, so they're going to refund the tariffs to the companies, because the companies technically pay we pay more, but the money went to the company, and then the company had to pay the tariff, right? So the companies are now getting the money back, and now people are suing Nintendo, like consumers are suing Nintendo, saying, that's my money.
But I don't think Nintendo would be getting the money back.
They are.
I thought, but wouldn't it be the people who imported them that paid the tariff?
No, I think Nintendo put the price up because they had to pay as a consequence. Oh, hang on. Okay. Sorry, importers who paid those tariffs, including Nintendo. Nintendo is the importer.
Okay, so they did import some as well. So, okay.
Become entitled to refunds of the duties they previously paid to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, and then now people here in the U.S., consumers, are suing Nintendo, saying, "That's my money, give it back."
Which I think is sort of fair.
Yes, it's just it just makes the whole thing even more shitty.
Yeah, because so the people who really paid are just the consumers who
because the Nintendo did not eat the cost of the tariffs; they just passed it on, which is what everyone
and now they're getting
said was going to
happen.
They didn't make things the same price and pay; they made us pay.
Yes.
So, and then because it's not just Nintendo; it's lots of companies are all just going to get the money, and a lot of them are just going to keep it.
Yeah,
obviously. So,
it's also going to be quite a hard thing to work out who paid for what, and do you still have your receipt?
Oh, sure. But they've got to have the records. You've got to have records legally, I'm sure. So they'd be able to do it if they could be bothered. But they won't.
No, I know, but like depending on where you purchased a console, depending on who imported that, because while Nintendo was an importer, they wouldn't have imported all of them.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like Best Buy,
I meant broadly, like other companies too. Just broadly, these tariffs.
Yeah, but if you
have to be refunded,
if you don't have your receipt,
like things like timber and other things got really expensive because of it, and I think that money's just going to go back to the company.
Yeah,
not to the people who paid for it. You know,
no, I think it'd be a hard thing to work out who would be owed the money directly. Companies, it's easy to work.
I'd love to be proved wrong, and they maybe everyone gets their money back, but I doubt it.
I don't think it's going to happen. Or if it is, it's going to be you need to apply for it. It's not going to be just you're not going to get money in your account.
No, you're not just going to magically get a refund on your credit card for shit that you bought. Yeah. Anyway, so there's a lawsuit.
Really horrible.
So
it'll probably be a class action. So if you do feel you got scammed, join it.
Is it a class action? It probably is.
I'd have to be, wouldn't it?
Man, they do this thing now. They do this in Australia too. I don't know if this is an American or Australian thing, where companies will just like say, "Oh, we've got new terms and conditions," and as part of the terms and conditions, it's arbitration clause.
Yes.
So like you just not allowed to sue them anymore.
Case recently where someone died at Disney. At Disneyland, and the family was trying to sue, and they've gone, no, because you signed up for Disney Plus.
Yes, I remember
that you need to go through arbitration, and it's all like,
but that's over here too. Does that happen in Australia?
No, I think that was. I'm not sure. I think we've got a bit more consumer protection over here.
I was like, I bet they wouldn't let you do that in Australia.
Yeah, you can't just go, oh no, we've decided to change it, and now you're. How dare we protect our citizens?
I told you the people found the Department of Fair Trading, New South Wales, has a website about common scams. Well, not scams, sorry, dark patterns they call them. So when you go to, we might have talked about this before, but whatever. When you go to a website like an online store, and it'll have like spin the wheel to win a prize.
Yes,
and or like it's got flashes up on the screen. So and so in Milwaukee just bought 5 of these things, and it's all things designed to make you feel like a sense of urgency to purchase, right? That shit's illegal in Australia. Yeah, but the websites aren't in Australia.
No,
and so the Department of Fair Trading has a website that explains all this stuff for innocent Australians who are used to not having to deal with fucking scams. I'm going to say scams in quotes because it's not true. Nobody in Milwaukee bought that thing. It's a lie. It's literally a lie.
Milwaukee did not buy 5. They don't only have 2 left in stock, and
exactly.
Do it in the next 15 minutes.
Yes, they can lie. That's just how it is overseas. Yeah. In Australia, you can't do that, and so they have Fair Trading has a website that basically explains that. Like they're going to tell you if you go to a website and it's selling things, it could be in a foreign country where they don't. It's not illegal. They'll just lie. to make you buy things.
And it's not to say you're not going to get the product or the product's going to be wrong or anything. It's just they're
right. I mean, you might not, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
The point is that it's coercing you into buying it. Like it's creating a false sense of scarcity or whatever.
Because what you see is like such and such brought this or all these 5-star good reviews, but you can never click on the reviews to see where they've come from.
Yeah, it's because they're made up. And again, that's illegal in Australia.
Yes.
So anyway, the Fair Trading has this website, and I guess somebody online found it, and there was this whole big discussion. I forget it was on Reddit or Hacker News or wherever it was. People going, "Oh, the government of Australia babying the people and blah blah blah." And it's like no. This stuff is illegal in Australia, and it fucking should be illegal.
Yes,
like, it's lies. Like it's literally it's
like they're like, and they're just trying to protect. It's
people
not
here think, well, it's fair. You're fair game, mate. Like if you went to like the car dealership and then like the tactics they use to sell you a car, right?
Yep.
The stuff like you can't do all that shit in Australia. You're not allowed to because it's like you just have to be a straightforward, normal fucking human being. Like sell the car on its merits.
It's not about ripping people off to just get a quick dollar.
Yeah, that's the point. Is that like if you get ripped off, that's your fault. That's their attitude. Whereas in Australia, it's like no, we're going to prevent these people from doing that.
Yeah,
and they think that's like the government overstepping. I just thought that was really interesting and telling about cultural differences between the two countries.
Because I'm quite happy to try and help people stop me from being scammed.
Yeah. Yes, we shouldn't. I mean, we shouldn't be allowed to do that. It's not nice. Like
to be illegal. Like I know I remember being in legal studies in high school, and one of the things they talked about is you couldn't one of the things that's illegal. You can't have an advertising something in a store that you've got one product of and you're going to sell out of immediately,
right?
And then go, but we do have these other products available.
Oh, you're not even allowed to do that.
Bait and switch.
Right.
You have to have. It's like you can sell out, and that's what I do have until sold out. But you have to have a reasonable amount of quantity. You can't have one and then go.
You can't engineer a situation.
Yeah.
Nanny state.
Yep. Brought it on ourselves.
Yeah. No, I was like, wait, you guys don't think the government should be allowed to do that? They're saying you shouldn't be allowed to tell these companies what to do. It's like, but they're lying to people.
Yeah.
To like trick them into buying things. Or not trick them. I guess it is a little complicated. Oh, the other thing too is that, we talked about this before. I know I have. But when I literally happened to me the other day, I was trying to buy cranberry juice.
Yep.
Actual cranberry juice.
Yeah, you just wanted cranberry juice and put it in a bottle.
I can say 100% cranberry juice.
Yep.
You look on the back, it's 100% cranberry juice from concentrate with apple juice. Like you could just say whatever you want on the fucking label.
You would be taken to the Department of Fair Trading if you tried that in Australia. Like that's a big no-no.
They can literally put whatever the fuck they want on the label here. I swear to God, you have to read. The only thing that there are laws around, I think the nutritional information's got to be accurate. So you've just got to check it because the whatever's on the front of that thing is probably a lie. Like it's so crazy.
Because I'll sometimes get like apple juice or lemon juice, and I can trust the front labels telling me
100% apple 100%? Juice.
Yeah,
100% orange juice. Yeah, it's 100% orange juice. Here, no. It'll be concentrate or it'll have some weird shit in it to like.
It'll be 100% apple, like orange juice with pulp, no added preservatives.
Yeah. The point being, if it says on the front 100% orange juice, it has to be 100% orange juice. That's not the case here.
No.
Here, it's anything goes on the front label apparently.
Yeah.
Although there's some like weird, like it's 100% cranberry juice from concentrate with apple juice.
Yep.
Like, okay,
and
it
your
is.
Fault.
But you're clearly implying on the front that it's 100% cranberry. Yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. Fucking infuriating.
Yeah. Yeah. I could not handle that.
No, but it's just overhead. Like,
yeah. You have to pay extra attention.
Know. I know, so therefore I've got to fuck around and check. Other people just don't know.
They just assumed that what they're being told is the truth.
Yeah, and
or they don't care.
A lot of people just don't care, which is fine. Yeah. But like I do because I don't want apple juice. I'll buy apple juice.
You felt like cranberry juice.
Yeah, and I want it because I want the really like strong flavor because I'm going to mix it with some tonic water.
Yeah,
like anyway. Oh, that reminds me.
Ooh, something exciting is happening, people. I
Oh,
don't know
no,
what
no,
it is though.
it's for the after party, which
Ooh,
we will get to. I have a question from a listener.
okay. So if you want to find out what that question is, you'll need to go to patreon.com/multiple-nerdgasm and give
Yes.
us $5. And then
Yes.
you can listen to the after party. But until you do, you're not going to get to hear what this question is
Yes, I just
or what
remembered
my
that
answer will be.
we got a question from a listener that I need to put in there. Follow up.
Follow up.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. We talked about how that film got emailed to somebody.
Yeah, and he leaked it. And well, he tried to. Didn't he try to get? He wasn't trying to get money. He was trying to get them to talk about it, or he was going to release it. Like, made no sense.
Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. He's been arrested, and he's in Singapore, so this is bad for him.
Ooh.
He could be in prison for a long time as a result of this. 26-year-old man who allegedly leaked the unreleased animated film The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender, has been arrested and faces a charge that could lead to serious jail time in Singapore, which is... Whew,
yeah, Singapore's one of those countries where you just do not want to break the law.
I'm baffled by why you would do this.
When I was over there, I went to their like Centennial Garden, and even the taxi driver on the way there was like, don't pick up a leaf and try and take it out with you. Even if it's a leaf that's on the ground and they catch you, that's $100,000 fine.
Fucking hell.
like,
okay.
like, and that's only, yeah. So that's not taking it off a tree or anything. That's even if it's just on the ground walking out. So just, you don't fuck around over there.
Well, this charge, he's been charged with unauthorized access to computer material. Which is like, okay, that sounds bad. Maximum jail time of 7 years, a fine not exceeding $50,000 or both.
Okay.
So he could get 7 years in prison and 50 grand if he gets like the slapped with the worst of it.
Which it's very rare that you get the maximum, but
right.
Still.
And he claimed Nickelodeon accidentally emailed it to him, which again, we've done this. That's not how that works. Yeah, it doesn't happen.
They're not just emailing it to a random email address.
They didn't email a file. If they emailed a link to get it from somewhere, you then I think that's why it's unauthorized access, because you're not supposed to have access to that.
Yes. But also, it just seems weird that someone would have emailed this random person a link. But they don't say who it is.
There's more to it than that. There's got to be, but I don't know. And But anyway, point being, he got arrested.
Don't ruin movies for people.
Well, not only, it's not ruining movies for people. It's more than that. It's like, they canceled the theater release now because it's basically the movie's just, it's kind of, I don't know. It's just not.
It's already out there, so they're not doing a theater release anymore because.
Yeah, because everyone's going to watch it.
The people who would have gone are already. So I'm not an Airbender fan, but I'm saying that the people who were going to go to the theater, they've already seen it now.
Yeah. And I'm like, I know you say, like Crimey River, it's just a movie, but no, people worked really hard on this and they had a release plan and everything like that. And then now this person has just like shoved it on the internet in a kind of shitty way. And then people are going to watch it and now they won't go see it. And it's just
who knows what their contracts are. Their contracts may have been tied into, look, you do this work and you get a bonus at the end tied into how the movie performs. And now
exactly.
People did the work.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens with games a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This could have done some damage for people's careers. Like, it's not
just a company.
I know it's just a movie, but it messes with people when you do shit like this.
People would have worked on this for years.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll listen next week for our review of Aang the Last Airbender.
I'm going to tell you now, I don't like it.
Really?
I'm not an Airbender fan. I've never. There's only one thing I like about the Airbender.
What?
They released a Airbender game on the Xbox 360.
Yeah,
years ago.
Or the original one?
I think it was the original one. But all you did was you had to spam the X button for like 5 seconds at the start of the game and unlocked all the achievements, and then you could return the game.
What? Fuck off.
It's when they started looking at bringing in rules for achievements that you actually have to.
It unlocked all the achievements.
All the achievements. All you had to do was get like a 50 combo or something.
That's ridiculous. Did you play as a girl or a guy?
I think it was back then you could only just play as him.
Oh, okay. Well, it'd be two different. Okay. There's two eras of Avatar: The Last Airbender. There's two sets of shows. I was trying. I know I played the Legend of Korra game. I didn't know there was an Aang.
Oh yeah, so it's Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Burning Earth.
Okay.
Yep. So, to unlock all the gamer score, you needed to achieve a hit counter of 50. And it just went 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
And that's it.
So I got the first achievement on the 3rd of August, 2008 at 1421.
Yeah.
And I got the last achievement on the 3rd of August, 2008 at 1554. So it did take me half an hour.
And did you return the game?
No, this is back in the times where you were able to hire games from video stores.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I didn't buy.
Well, in theory, they got their money from that anyway.
I hired it, so
rental copies work differently. So.
Yes. Well, I don't know if they actually did. Although I know a few video stores that just go out and buy a copy.
Oh,
of
maybe
the game.
They were supposed to.
They were supposed
to buy
to
a rental copy. I remember back in the day, I was trying to figure out how this is a long time ago, trying to figure out, just rental movies versus downloading movies. And there was a conversation online about it anyway. And I atted Edgar Wright on Twitter to ask a question about people buy, I think it was something about, I was like, if the rental company buys a copy of Shaun of the Dead, do they pay more for it? And he replied to me and said, yes.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
I
knew that as well, because they were getting a different copy of the video that you'd buy, and they actually had to pay licensing for it as well.
Yeah.
And back in the day, it wasn't cheap. Like each copy would cost them like $100.
Yeah.
So it was actually quite a substantial bit more for them to get a VHS.
But you think games, maybe not?
I think games, a lot of times, they were just going in, buying a copy of the game and slapping a sticker on it, because there's no trailers, there's no nothing. It's just
you're right. It's a different. Yeah, you're right. It's a completely different print of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Didn't think of that.
When you went out and brought like an actual copy, you didn't have any of the trailers or anything like that.
Well, they started to do that.
Yeah. But then
fucking annoying.
Then we went to DVD, and now we don't even have DVDs anymore.
No.
So now we don't get behind the scenes footage anymore.
That's true. I found I've got a lot of DVDs in the basement, and I was looking for ones in particular. I was looking for the Penny Arcade, the series DVDs, in fact. And that was one thing. I was looking through them, and I was like, oh yeah, I've got this on DVD. And then on the back, I was like, oh, this has got a bunch of extra stuff on it. Like, on iTunes, sometimes you do get that stuff, but but I think not all of it. And then
it's very rare that you get it.
DVDs had a lot of extra stuff on them.
Yeah, and you go through and sometimes you'd be watching how they made the film. You'd be watching
sometimes more content than the movie.
Yes.
Like longer amount of stuff. Like
But now you don't get that, or very rarely do you get that. And even though I've purchased some stuff that does have extras, I've never worked out how to play it.
Right. Yeah, iTunes has a thing called iTunes Extras. Which is how you do it on there. So I've seen that before. But like things like the director's commentaries and all that kind of stuff. And like I know sometimes they include them as audio tracks, but like DVDs, it always had that.
Yeah.
Like, almost always. Whereas now it's just not
that was
anymore.
the norm. Now it's the we lost a lot when we went to digital.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people are going back to physical hardware, especially now, because you don't actually
taking things away from you too.
Yes. The one thing I still want to find out is when they take stuff away, if they ever do get the license to come back, does that automatically go back into your library or not?
Fucking won't. They'll make you pay for it again. Apple news.
Apple. Yes.
I don't know. You may not have much to say about this. I've a couple of things to say about this.
What have Apple done?
Tim Cook is gone. He is stepping down as CEO of Apple. He has been CEO of Apple ever since Steve Jobs made him CEO right before he died.
Yep.
He's been CEO of Apple for a very, very long time, and he's been very successful financially.
Yes.
He's made some questionable decisions for the company in general. They've got a big reliance on China now for manufacturing in a way that they didn't, which is kind of a problem. And they're trying to get out of that. But he's arguably done a lot. The company's fucking killing it financially, but they've also there's been some issues related to that. I think less of a focus on making good shit than
they've gone a bit weird again recently.
Yeah, well, so he's stepping down, and John Turnus will be taking over. He was the senior vice president of hardware engineering, which is arguably the area Apple does best these days. The hardware is sick at the moment, currently. Like they make good stuff. The Apple Silicon is like incredible. I think the laptops are the best they've ever been. They killed off the Mac Pro recently, which is a shame, but it's not doesn't fit with their current, what they're doing currently. So maybe he'll do a good job. But hopefully he'll do things a little differently.
Yes.
That's all I'm hoping.
Tim Cook, he's going to get to retire with all his money and go and enjoy it.
No, he's still going to stay on as this is the thing too. The other thing Tim Cook's been doing that people didn't like is sucking up to the current administration. Like giving Trump that gold statue and stuff, and people are like, why are you doing that? And it's like, well, he's playing the game. Like, he's doing what's best for the company. Like, I mean, it's hard to argue that that's true. Like, they got exemptions from tariffs because he gave Trump a statue. Like, it's gross, but
it really is.
It worked. Like, so, and people are like, well, hopefully John Turnus won't do that stuff. Well, Tim Cook's staying on as, what is the role going to be? He'll be executive chairman, and people are saying that he'll still probably handle that stuff.
The dealing with,
because it seems like he's like good at it.
He's already in the club.
Yes, and I heard someone say it also protects John Turnus from doing that stuff. So then, this administration will end at some point, hopefully. There are rumors that they don't want to, but in theory, this administration will end, and then John Turnus can then not have participated in that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he sort of keeps his hands clean.
Yes, exactly. And so I heard a theory that Tim Cook's going to stay on and do that stuff for that reason.
See, I reckon once you get to a certain age, you've made enough money, you should just retire and let other people do stuff.
He has so much fucking money, I'm guaranteed.
Yeah.
But
like, he's got enough money that if your daughter had that type of money, she'd never have to work in a day in her life, and neither would her children.
And neither would I. I would hope.
Well, be nice to her.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, not known for as many revolutionary products as Steve Jobs.
He just sort of kept everything just going along. But
definitely took the company financially to a whole new level. Which
imagine he had brought stock in Apple just before, like the iPhone or the iPod.
Yeah, I didn't understand stocks and stuff back then.
No, I still don't understand stocks.
I guess are we supposed to disclose that? I own Apple stock. Full disclosure, I own Apple stock. I do, but I didn't back then.
I still don't understand stocks, but imagine you had got them when they were worth nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I often think I should have bought more Bitcoin back in the day, but how would you know? Well,
you don't know.
Some people knew, but did they know or did they guess?
Well,
it's gambling.
I still don't. It is. It's especially Bitcoin.
But the thing about Bitcoin is that the thing that bugs me about not having bought Bitcoin is that you didn't even have to buy that much of it back when
no.
it was. I've got a Bitcoin wallet somewhere that I've lost that had some money in it. I wonder what the fuck that's worth now, because it jumped up so much. Like,
well, I know someone I think was playing around with Bitcoin, and this back in the day when he was kind of like, if it dropped below $300, he'd buy a few, and he was selling them at like $5, and so like, I think he sold them all when he went to get a deposit for a house. But I'm sort of like, imagine if he had to hold on. But when do you know when to sell?
I've made, I mean, I probably made $1,000 off the Bitcoin that I bought, but it
Yep.
could have been so much more.
But
Had I
still
just
don't
put an extra $100 in there, like, you know what I
$100
mean?
and
Like,
then just left it.
because I did it back when it was worth literally just fuck all. Like, it
Yep.
was nothing. And then,
Yep.
yeah.
But when do you know when to sell? And
Oh,
also, you can never buy anything with. I would never accept
shouldn't.
Bitcoin for a service.
No.
Because, or selling anything, because you could sell. I've seen some people go, we accept Bitcoin for a house. I'm sort of like, but you could get the money for the house, and then the next day that Bitcoin's dropped $20,000 because someone, Elon Musk, has said something, and you've lost all that money.
That's what's weird about it, is it's not supposed to be that volatile. It was supposed to be a currency. And then, but, like, it's become an investment thing. It's just odd that it happened this way. Like, exactly. It's no use for as a currency at the moment.
No, but that was the idea behind it, was to replace money.
Because you're absolutely right. The value of it could halve tomorrow. Like,
just because someone on the internet said something because
Elon Musk says something, and then it's fascinating.
I'm too scared to touch it, especially now. It's worth. You couldn't even afford to buy an entire coin.
No. I think right now it's 70 something, which is actually down. It was over $100,000.
Oh God!
Last year.
Yeah, you can't use it as anything. You just got to put money in, take money out when you want to use it.
It's being treated as like an investment.
Yeah,
but it's weird because there's
You're not investing in anything.
There's technically no reason it needs to keep going up. It's just going up and then down, and then
people are willing to pay more for it.
Yeah, it's weird. There's nothing backing it. There's nothing behind it. It's just numbers. I guess people argue that's the same as anything else, but
no, I think if you like, at least with stocks or something, there's a business behind it that you're putting money into.
Yeah, the business does something,
produces something. They're doing something.
Yeah, Bitcoin does.
Whereas, Bitcoin's just there.
Yeah.
Let's get off this. It's depressing that we never brought Bitcoin or Apple stocks back then.
Movie stuff.
Yes.
Oh, hang on. TV stuff first. This one's interesting. This is follow-up too, technically. Gina Carano says she's talked to Favreau and Filoni about coming back, baby.
Okay, now is this an actual talk, or is this like Ryan Johnson talking?
She says, so this is coming from her. So grain of salt, because, I think it's interesting. It might be true. She says, I've already had conversation with Filoni and Favreau. Really lovely. You know, after we settled the lawsuit, we got onto a Zoom call. It was really nice. Dave is taking over as CEO of Star Wars. We didn't miss a beat. John Favreau was really funny. He was like, so where did we leave off? That just sounds so awkward to me. But then again, I was like, okay, but were Filoni and Favreau not involved in firing her? That might be true.
That probably is true, because I think it would have come from more
higher up.
Disney, higher up, to go, hey, we don't want to be associated with this.
Yeah, because I was reading this and I was just like, man, that sounds so awkward. But I guess, maybe
the shows they had designed for her have all been cancelled.
Right, but part of her lawsuit was that she wanted them to have to hire her back. Like, it was here we go. Filed last year, the lawsuit alleged she was fired for voicing right-wing opinions on social media, which I think is true. Well, actually, not even right-wing. It was stuff about Holocaust stuff. It was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Not stuff that Disney wants to be known for.
Right. And she sought a court order that would force Lucasfilm to recast her, which is, I just think that's really interesting.
I don't think you can actually win that law. Like, you can't.
She did win, but I guess she didn't win.
No, they settled.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yes, you're right. They settled.
We don't know what they actually did agree on, but I don't think. Look, I don't think the court order go, no, you have to go back and make this television show worth millions so you can hire her back.
Yeah. So anyway, they apparently are in talks to bring her back, which I think is, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think I don't know if she's reading a lot into this or the article is, but this just doesn't seem like
whether it's true or not. I recall, like I said, I don't remember the specifics of what she said, but it was not good what she said. It was very it
was very controversial, especially
very controversial, and very wrong in my mind what she was saying. And I think broadly, that's what people think, is that she was saying a bunch of, I guess, offensive is maybe the word. So I don't understand. I don't see why Disney would bring her back, because that's like, people don't want her back. The audience don't want her back. I think that's my sense of it.
Well, the thing is, I don't know what are they working on at the moment. Back? So I think the Mandalorian Grogu story, which is still the worst name for a movie ever.
Yeah.
That's, I think, going to finish up the Mandalorian. I have a feeling that people have sort of moved on from that.
Yeah, I have.
What are the shows that I have on the fly at the moment?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. Yeah, exactly. What would she even be in?
Yeah,
like her character wouldn't. Because there's nothing for her character to show up in.
They were going to have her sort of be a mercenary, and they were going to have like the X-wing pilots. I think there was going to be a spin-off with them, and that was cancelled.
Because I think didn't Favreau say recently there was going to be another season of The Mandalorian that would tie into Ahsoka, and I was like, fucking stop tying everything together. So I guess if they had done that, I guess she could have
maybe she could have made an appearance in that, but
yeah.
Well, she wasn't even in that many episodes of The Mandalorian, was she? She was only in like 3 or 4.
Oh, I think she was in more than that anyway. Well, and also, to be fair, it's not that she was bad in the show or anything like that.
No.
Like, I got no issues with her performance or with her character. Like, her character
is not
her. It's just that she, like I said, she got this. She was tweeting this stuff, and then now I think people think, oh, yeah, she's a bit of an idiot. Like, they don't want her in stuff. So why would Disney put her in stuff?
I'm still looking at this article. I don't believe that she'll be back.
I think they might have had a conversation and said, oh, yeah, maybe, if the opportunity comes up, because they know that the opportunity is not going to come up because they're not doing these shows anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm also thinking.
I don't know. Yeah. And it's tough, right? Because I just find it hard to reconcile the dumb shit she was saying with the fact that people go, oh, she's quite nice. It's like, yeah, but why would she say that stuff?
Why would she say that then? If she was...
Anyway, whatever.
Yeah. We'll wait and see. I don't think she'll be back. That's my prediction.
Yeah. I don't either. Something that will be back is Avengers Endgame. We'll be back in theaters, I believe. A re-release of Avengers Endgame with extra stuff to tie it into the new movie, the Doom movie, Avengers Doomsday.
Okay.
They're adding in... the way they're phrasing it is that, we've got this extra stuff that we had that we didn't put in before. But it leads right into it, because making it sound like it was planned.
Not that we had to scramble to replace.
Yeah, because the plan was to have Jonathan Majors play Kang, and then he got arrested for beating up his girlfriend. That's what happened.
Yes.
And then you had to fucking figure something else out.
And the only thing you could come up with was bringing Robert Downey Jr. back.
Exactly, because everyone was in a panic. At least that's what I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Yes.
But now they've said that it's going to have extra footage than the re-release, which will tie it in. Which is, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I wonder
how much extra footage there's going to be, though.
It's fine to do that. I just don't think whether they're saying this or other people are saying this, that like it's stuff that they already had. Come on, no, I don't think so.
No, there's no way
Unless they just found stuff they had and used. Anyway, I don't.
Yeah, and they just went, oh, we can maybe claim that this was...
Right.
That?
Yeah, it's just funny.
But there's no way, not planned, no way, not a chance.
No. But September 25th, Endgame will be back in theaters with some extra footage, apparently.
I think I'll just wait for the extra footage.
Yeah. Oh, I won't worry about it. I've seen Endgame. It was very good at the time.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not going to just watch Endgame. I'm going to want to watch at least Infinity War again if I watch Endgame. And then I don't.
When do you start from?
I'm old and I've got a kid. Right, exactly. Do I go back to fucking Iron Man?
Yeah.
And go from there? Don't have time for that.
So we'll wait and see. Because what's the next movie that's out in the Marvel universe? Actually,
I think it's Doomsday, isn't it?
is it?
Is it the next one? What is the next Marvel movie? Oh, Spider-Man: Brand New Day is first.
Oh yes, that's soon though.
Yeah, I'm not. The trailer for that didn't grab me either, even though it's got Spider-Man characters that I like Scorpion's in it.
I think this one.
Scorpion.
I remember the trailer popped up, and it sort of shocked me that was so close because I hadn't really heard anything about it.
Yeah, because that plot got a bit weird, right? Where he had to wipe his own existence out.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's kind of it's weird. Like it went in a weird direction. Don't know why they did that. Because they wanted to get Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in.
Yes.
So they, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's a good movie. It hasn't grabbed me yet, I guess.
Yeah.
The first one was very good.
No, I think he's a great Spider-Man.
Yeah. And maybe Michael Keaton's in it actually. If it's because Scorpion, I think, is in the prison with him at the end of the first one. So maybe Michael Keaton's in it as well. Maybe it'll be great. I don't know.
Michael Keaton, I loved his character.
Yeah,
you actually felt for him.
That's what I mean. I watched this trailer for the new one, and I was like, that didn't grab me. But then, like, I don't think the trailer for the first one grabbed me that much either, because it's not like, after all the really high stakes Avengers stuff, it seems smaller.
Yeah,
and this seems smaller.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Which maybe that's actually a good thing. It's just, yeah. And I'm just seeing that the slate they've got coming up is they've got an X-Men movie, Black Panther 3, Avengers versus X-Men, Ghost Rider, which the rumor is Ryan Gosling. There's a rumor.
Really?
Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider, which, all right.
He really is in everything again, isn't he?
I'm a Ryan Gosling fan. It's fine by me. Put him in stuff.
He was great in Barbie.
He was great in Barbie. He was great in Project Hail Mary. He's great in everything.
Yeah, he's really just come back from nowhere. He sort of was a big star. I think went away for a little bit, and now he's back.
He's just like doing his own thing. I feel like either he is, or that's what the vibe I get from him. Which maybe that's like intentional, but it just feels like he's just doing his own thing. He's just a cool guy doing what he wants to do.
If you could have a beer, I'd have a beer with him.
Oh yeah.
But on his diet, he cannot have one.
Maybe it would lead to something more. Who knows?
We can only hope.
But you know where I'm going to lead you to something more?
That would be the after party, I'm guessing.
I'm nodding for the listeners. I'm not. The after party, as we mentioned, is available at patreon.com/multiple nerdgasm. For free, you can sign up over there and you get access to the Discord, so you can, tell us things and talk to the other members. You can pay $1 a month to get the show early and support the show financially, for which we'll be eternally grateful. And for $5 a month, you also get all that, and you get the after party, including all the past after parties, of which there are now hundreds. And we're going to keep talking. I've got a couple things in here, and we've got a listener question.
Listener question, a Geek of the Week contender?
Yes, just the one. But,
just the one. No one else died this week.
Apparently not. Not that I noticed.
No. All right. I'll see you there.
I'll see you there.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
That's all for this week. Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed the show. If you enjoyed it, then please subscribe in iTunes to receive episodes automatically. We'll see you next time.